I'm happy as hell. It's definitely a rematch I think people are going to want to see. I was looking at Twitter, everybody's saying rematch, rematch. So we'll see what happens. You know, Vitor's waiting to fight right now too. We could do the rematch with Chael. We'll see what happens. I love the fact that Chael went out and talked the smack that he did, and you know, the way that he talked about this fight, and then went out and backed it up. And you know, I've been saying all along, you know, a lot of people were, you know, it's like I was telling you guys at Media Day the other day, the people that were bitching about the card, you know, 120. You can't bitch about a card till the card's over, okay? When the card's over, if it sucked, I'll be the first one to tell you it sucked. Okay, you can't bitch about it till it's over. And this is one of those fights a lot of people were saying, oh, Chael Sonnen, you know, he's not going to be able to do anything. You don't know what anybody's going to do, especially in this sport. Chael Sonnen deserved to be here tonight. He talked a lot of smack and came in and backed it up and proved it. He was less than 2 minutes away from winning the fight. And one of the things, you know, if you look throughout history in the fight game, when you look at a guy like Anderson Silva, who is the pound-for-pound best fighter in the world, tonight, the fight that happened tonight is the stuff that makes legends, you know? This guy got roughed up and beat up for almost 5 full rounds, but finds a way to win. He put himself on the map last week saying some crazy shit, and he put himself on the map tonight doing some crazy shit.
Sure, you know, I'm devastated. I came in second. I worked hard and did what I could do and all that nice stuff, but at the end of the day, you either get your hand raised or you don't. And I didn't. And that's it. And I'll live with it. But I'm devastated.
Ele foi muito bem, mostrou que veio preparado e lutou muito bem.
Go ahead, dude. You lost it. Chael, what did you say?
What he said was, I'd like to do the reality show with Chael. I'll work on my English. We will carry the ratings and we will do a rematch. Look, there's a camaraderie that comes with this sport that's inevitable, but fighting Anderson Silva is a lot like eating Chinese food, and 20 minutes after I do it, I'm going to want to do it again. There's no question. This sport isn't like any other. You know, we've got world championships in basketball and in football, but in reality, those are just national championships. This sport's very unique. We scour planet Earth, and we came down to the 2 best guys. If you go look at the rankings tomorrow morning, we're still going to be the 2 best guys. So I don't apologize for anything. I'm not backing off my stance, and if I ever did, I would send myself a pink slip and move on in life. I have one goal, it's to be the world champion, and I'm not backing off that goal because of tonight's decision. No, nothing at all. Well, you know, unless it was to work even harder, unless it was to prepare even more. But no, I'm not Dog the Bounty Hunter, and I don't issue apologies, and you're not going to be the first one to get one out of me. It's devastating. I can't sugarcoat it. My heart's broken. I came in with a silver medal. I wrestled for a world championship. I came in second. I fought in the WEC for a world championship. I came in second. Now I fought in the UFC. And again, I'm a runner-up, and it hurts really bad. I just can't put it any other way. And whether it was a submission or something else, he hit me hard. He hit, you know, right off the bat, he kicked me in the stomach. I've never been kicked like that. You know, but I don't allow myself to be hurt. I will walk through anything he does and go get stitched up at the end of the night. It's not my first time. But look, he's a good fighter and he found a way to win, and that's what champions do. Well, when I go off, it's like a bomb, and anybody around me is going to get dirty, and that's the way that it goes. I don't offer an apology for any of that stuff, and these guys need to get thicker skin. And second off, everybody in the UFC should issue an apology except me. You stick a microphone in a guy's face, and he calls out anybody but the champion, and Joe Silva should fax him a pink slip right then. So I don't offer any apology. I'm never going to change. I'm going to go after number 1, whoever it is. If it's Anderson, or I got to go up after the guys at 205, or going a diet and go after Jose Aldo. It doesn't matter. If you got the belt, I'm coming after you.
You know, I've been training jiu-jitsu for a long time, and you know, out of respect to Nogueira, I wanted to finish this fight by a submission. You know, this is not an excuse, but about a week and a half ago, I was training with Ishii. He came to train with Lyoto, and I had a bad injury to my rib. The doctor told me that I didn't want to for me not to fight, but I believe that the show must go on. Once again, it's not an excuse, but I just wanted to come in here and put it all on the line, and that's what I did. I don't underestimate Chael. I've never underestimated any of my opponents. He came in with a good game plan, even though I think the way he promoted the fight was a little bit weird. But it's all right. It's over with now, and I get to go back home to my family. He gets to go back home to his family. and it's all good.
You know, constantly. I'll replay it through constantly. It's one of those moments you'll think about for the rest of your life. I've had other competitions like that. You go to bed at night and you just can't shake it. It's tough. You know, I can't sugarcoat it. My heart is broken right now. So that's the way it goes. You get into a good position. Anderson actually stumbled in the 5th round. I was able to capitalize on it. And in order to keep him down, in order to secure that position, so the referee allows you to work, you got to work. You got to stay busy. I don't know how much time was left. I heard someone just reference that there was about 1 minute and 10 seconds. I didn't know that. And frankly, you even get lost in what round it is. You got, you know, he hit me real hard a couple times. He kicked me real hard a couple times. Get a little disoriented. You're just in the middle of a fist fight on the Saturday night. There's not a lot of thinking. A lot of people like to talk about strategy and thinking and blah, blah, blah. It's a fist fight in the middle of Oakland, California in a steel cage.
Chael Sonnen did, you know, in a fight that he was dominating for 4.5 rounds, he stayed up, and there are ways for wrestlers to stall. He did not. He kept working. He kept trying to finish the fight, and like I said, he talked a lot of smack and backed every ounce of it up.
To be honest with you, I don't really have anything against Chael. You know, this is a sport. You know, what happens inside the ring is a fight, but outside the ring, you know, that whatever it is, it's in the past. You know, I respect Chael. I respect all of my opponents, and basically, you know, I don't hold any grudges.
There's a true camaraderie when you compete against somebody. I don't have ill will towards Anderson, and I don't wish him a bad life. But here's the truth. If the commissioner would sanction and Dana would move, I would fight him right now. Yeah, aside from the outcome, sure. You know, I expected a little bit more resistance from Anderson. He just said he wasn't feeling well, and I believe him. I expected more resistance. I expected it, you know, to be a little bit rougher going, and I don't at all mean that as a backhanded whatever towards Anderson. I'm just trying to answer your question. It's a tough fight. The better guy wins every time. He won tonight. He is the better guy. That's it.